Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your weekly dose of yoga. Today we're going to do a couple of yoga poses to beat the heat. With the temperatures rising outside and many of us sitting at home working, it is definitely going to show through on our electricity bills. So a way to kind of stave off feeling the heat are yoga poses. And what they do is they help regulating. And of course, with the help of visualization, we can actually move ourselves into a much more cooler zone. How we're going to do that is by starting with something called the Sheethali Pranayam, or the cooling breath, as it's known in Sanskrit. What you're going to do is, and I have to lick my lips here because sometimes this breath can get a little drying for the mouth, and that's absolutely fine. You can always take a sip of water, but don't fill your belly in too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with sitting in sukhasun, the cross-legged easy pose. Visualize your breath as a cooling breath. So you could visualize a blue color breath going into your body or an ice breath going into your body, whatever is going to kind of make you feel the heat less. And now, just to demonstrate, we're going to do this breath in through the mouth and exhale out of the nostrils. So you're basically going to curl or roll your tongue into a tunnel. Inhale in through that tunnel and then exhale from the nostrils. I'm going to give the guidance with the breath when to inhale and exhale, but ultimately you're going to go with the breath that makes you comfortable once you feel your belly or your chest is filled with the oxygen, and then just exhale and release that. Notice what happens between the inhale and the exhale. We're going to just do 5 of these, see how it works for you guys. And then don't forget to leave me a message and let me know. And of course, I can record the guidance as a standalone meditative recording. All right, so you're visualizing this cooling breath entering your body, exhaling whatever internal heat that might be residual. And then on your next inhale, I'm going to ask you to curl your tongue and breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. You can always do this pranayam with your eyes closed or open for the next time you watch this video. And for now, let's just be aware of any sensations that might have arisen as a result, or any kind of temperature change that we might be able to feel. From Sukhasan, the easy cross-legged seated pose, we're going to stretch our legs out and do a forward bend. Now, in yoga, forward bends are usually cooling. That's the logic. And what we're going to do is fold your right foot into the side of your left thigh. So we're going to do Janu Sirshasun and then the Parivrtta, which is the twist for it. So we're going to inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold forward from the lowest point of your body. Leg is straight, knee is soft, toes are straight up. Grab wherever comfortable. So whether it's your ankle or your foot or the sole of your foot, and then just feel that stretch as you exhale and lower your chest towards your thigh or your head towards your knee. Your back and your spine will also enjoy a lovely stretch. Bringing your left hand on the inside of your left leg, circling your right hand, and then exhale as it comes over your ear into the Parivrtta, which is twist in Sanskrit, or revolved. Some people who are really flexible can actually turn and look up at the ceiling. Please do as much or as little as you are comfortable with. And then just focus on how your breathing pattern might change. And you're still visualizing that we're breathing in a cooling breath and exhaling the heat from inside the body. And of course, you'll notice that the intercostal or the quadratus lumborum muscle is very intensely stretched over here. And then we're going to inhale back up, turn, and then exhale down. Now we're going to stretch the right leg, fold the left into the right thigh, toes straight up, leg is soft, knee is soft, leg is straight, sorry. Then we're going to inhale, lengthen once again. Exhale, fold forward into Janu Sirshasun, bringing the head all the way down to the knee as much as you comfortably can. And then just being aware if you're holding any tension in the left knee or the thigh, lifting it up, let it relax. Okay, breathing that cooling breath into the hamstring stretch, which may be quite intense. Exhale, releasing the internal heat. And then taking your right hand, bringing it on the inside of your right leg, circling your left, and enjoying the Parivrtta Janu Sirshasun, twisted head to knee. Here also, if you want to inhale in through the nostrils but exhale out of your mouth, this not just helps with the parasympathetic nervous system, but it also works with cooling the body. And then we release on an inhale and exhale down. Now from here, I'm just going to do the Sethubandasan bridge pose because we've done a forward bend. It's always nice to kind of end the session by thanking the lower back and strengthening it. So keeping your knees bent, knees are always over your ankle. I'm just going to ask you to inhale and lift your hips up. Feel that stretch. Feet are pressing into the mat. And you're visualizing that cooling breath going in to your body. Exhaling all the tension, the heat, the anxiety, the irritability. And slowly lower your hips vertebrae by vertebrae back down on the mat. Stretching your legs out into Shavasun. And we'll end with that last breath to cool the body down. Inhaling in through the nostrils, exhaling out of the mouth. So once you're absolutely comfortable, breathe in deeply in through the nostrils. And then exhale slowly out from the mouth with control. Inhale in through the nostrils. Exhale all the residual heat, allowing yourself to sink into your mat. Relaxing. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly with control. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale deeply. Exhale. Allow yourself to return to the natural rhythm of your breath, just watching your belly rise and fall. And I will leave you here, so I will say namaste. Thank you for joining me. See you next week for another session.